16 signs and symptoms that you have high blood sugar and 8 signs and symptoms that you have diabetes. In almost every discussion, most of the people tend to talk about their health issues. Among these health issues, high blood sugar and diabetes are more likely to be subjected. We all know that both the diseases are extremely dangerous and deadly condition. Many people meet their doctors after the symptoms showed. But long before the individuals recognized with it, the body gives some signs that the high blood sugar level is high. If you are talented enough to identify them, you can overcome it easily. You know that many people's diets consist with artificial processed food, and that may cause the increment of the high blood sugar patients. How can we stop this? The only way is to educate people about the signs that the body shows us. This will help us to stay healthy as possible. Now, let's find out what the most important signs are. Those tell you your blood sugar level is high. As well, the symptoms which shows you whether you have diabetes or not. Number 1. Slow healing wounds. Does it take a longer time to heal a wound? If the answer is yes, then there is a highly chance that you are undergoing with high blood sugar level. High blood sugar affects the nerves and can lead to the poor blood circulation, making it hard to blood which needed for skin repair. So it is always better to keep the blood glucose level under control. Number 2. Always hungry. Many people have a big appetite, and I am not talking about the people who love eating all the time. But the fact is, there are some people who do not have a large appetite but feeling hungry all the time. This may be because you are lacking a hormone called incretin. This is a hormone which stimulates a decrease in blood glucose levels. If you are lack of this hormone, food absorbs quicker and you will be hungry again shortly after a meal. This way, your blood glucose level will be high. Number 3. Tingling and numbness. If you experience the tingling or numbness in your fingers, toes, hands and feet, it may be because of high blood sugar level. This is a kind of a nerve damage which called as neuropathy. So if you feel one of these, it is better to do a medical checkup as soon as possible, because nerve damage can affect your ability to sleep, decrease your quality of life, and may also cause depression. Number 4. Excessive urination. It is not a surprise to wake up during the night to urinate if you drink high amount of water before going to the bed. But if there is excess glucose content in your blood, you will have to urinate more frequently. This may increase the risk of urinary tract infections, and there is a high risk in women than in men. Number 5. Blurred vision. One of the most common signs of high blood sugar is blurred vision, which refers to the inability to see fine details. It may affect your lens inside the eye to swell. If you are affecting from high blood sugar level, you may experience blurred visions time to time. Number 6. Dry mouth. Anyone can get a dry mouth for any reason. But most of the time dry mouth occurs due to a reduced amount of saliva in your mouth. If you have a dry mouth and if you suspect that you have high blood sugar, it is better to meet a doctor soon. Number 7. Stomach problems. Emptying of food from your stomach will be delayed if you are suffering from high blood sugar. Some people experience that the food to be detained in the stomach for longer than normal. This may cause distension, bloating, abdominal pain, nausea and vomiting. Number 8. Difficulty concentrating. Having too much sugar in your blood for long periods of time may cause serious health problems if it's not treated. As well as if the body doesn't get enough insulin, you won't have energy and it would cause the brain cells not to function properly. This is why you sometimes feel tired, and with the tiredness you can't concentrate well. Your body also tries to be dehydrated as it is trying to remove excess glucose through urination. Number 9. Thirst. Excessive thirst is one of the signs which show the high sugar level in your blood. Your kidneys are forced to work overtime to filter and absorb the excess sugar when you have the disease. When the kidneys can't keep up, the excess glucose is excreted into your urine, dragging along fluids from your tissues, and it makes you dehydrated. It makes you thirsty all the time. Number 10. Impotence. This situation is mainly faced by men. It can stem from damage to nerve and blood vessels caused by poor long-term blood sugar control. Number 11. Constant fatigue or extreme tiredness. Fatigue and tiredness are not same. When you feel tired, after resting you can feel easy. But when you have persistent fatigue, you will feel exhaustion and lethargy. Fatigue is normally caused by the high sugar level in your blood. Number 12. Recurrent infections. There are many recurrent infections which should be closely monitored. Some infections increase hormones, and these hormones work against the insulin, and as a result the body's glucose level increases, which results high blood sugar level. Number 13. Skin problems. As a result of high blood sugar, many people are facing the discoloration of the skin and certain growths in the skin. Moreover, you may have noticed dark, thick areas in the skin may begin to form in the back of the neck. Number 14. Nerve problems. When your blood sugar level is high, automatically it damages the blood vessels which carry oxygen and nutrients to the nerves. This causes the nerve problems. Number 15. Dry and itchy skin. High blood sugar can affect many parts of your body, including your skin. Most of the time you get a dry and itchy skin as a result of high blood sugar level. Most common area in the body that becomes itchy is the lower part of your legs. Number 16. Excess abdominal weight, fat. Excess weight, obesity and morbid obesity are all risk factors of high blood sugar. When someone has sugar in blood, the cells in the body become less sensitive to the insulin. Therefore, the food that you consumed can't get into the cells as energy. So as a result you may feel hungry again and again. So right now, you got an idea about the ways that you can identify high blood sugar level before it getting worse. Now let's find out symptoms which show about the diabetes. Number 1. Dry mouth. If you urinate frequently, there is a high chance that you are undergoing with diabetes. When you urinate, the body uses a lot of fluids. Without enough moisture in your body, it may cause for dehydration. With dehydration, you may get a dry mouth. Number 2. Cuts which are not healing. Those who have problems with healing wounds should pay your attention to your blood sugar level. High blood sugar can affect your blood circulation, and this can cause nerve damage. Number 3. Blurred vision. According to many studies, high blood sugar can take fluids from certain tissues including your eye. So if you left it untreated, it will damage your retina and established vessels. Number 4. Weight loss. In people with diabetes, insufficient insulin prevents the body from getting glucose from the blood into the body's cells to use as energy. When this happens, the body starts burning fat for energy. This causes the weight loss. Number 5. Tingling in the hands and feet. Nerve damages cause the tingling in the hands and feet, which is the result of excess blood sugar. Number 6. Fatigue and hunger. When you don't have energy to do anything, you may feel helpless. So what causes the energy loss or the fatigue? The food that you eat converts into glucose, which your cell uses energy, but to do this you need insulin. If the cells resist insulin, the energy cannot get into the cell. It means you have no energy, and it is called as fatigue. Number 7. Dark patches of skin. According to everyday health indications, acanthosis nigricans is a skin condition that creates dark patches on the neck or armpit as a sign of diabetes. As Centers for Disease Control says, 30.3 million of U.S. population has diabetes. This includes 23.1 million who are diagnosed and 7.2 million who are undiagnosed. Actually, it is important to recognize the early symptoms of diabetes. As the symptoms are so mild, when they finally get it, the problems have caused long-term damages. Number 8. Frequent urination. When you are having diabetes, you may need to urinate more frequently. Usually an average person urinates 4 to 7 times a day in a 24-hour span. If the kidneys can't take the blood sugar level down when the diabetes pushes your blood sugar up, the body needs more fluids, which lead to more urination. So what do you think? Do you feel that you have high blood sugar or diabetes? Subscribe to our channel Mysterious World to know these type of valuable information.